Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles, and welcome to another episode of fictional characters that I would square up with. And you're probably wondering, so soon? Yes, and you'll see why in just a bit. I have another list of 5 characters and a bonus character that I would square up with given the opportunity. This first one might upset some people, however, I think that my feelings are valid, so call Hilo from the Greenbone Saga. Yes, I love Hilo, just like everyone else. However, his behavior towards Wynn and Jade Legacy was unacceptable. Because I don't care how upset you are. You're not even upset for a good reason. Wynn has proved that as a stone eye, she is greener than any green bone. So I don't understand what you're complaining about. I don't understand why you're acting like a little bitch about it. I don't understand why you're giving her the silent treatment. At the end of the day, she did what was best for the clan, and that is exactly what you should expect her to do. She's been loyal from day one. So stop being a little bitch and get over it. He does get over it, but still. Next is Naima from A Song Below Water. I read this earlier this year and I really enjoyed it. And I know that there is a second book, however, I refuse to read it because this bitch is the main character. I don't know what her issue with Effie was and why, but the crazy thing is that she went so far out of her way to try to out Effie as a siren when Effie's not even a siren, number one. 2, you are literally a part of a community that is sworn to protect them, and you were going to out one because her friend dated your boyfriend? That literally makes no fucking sense. And I don't care what type of redemption arc Bethany C. Morrow thought she was gonna give her in that second book. I refuse to read it. I'm not going to. I can't stand this bitch. Now the next 3 are all from the same series, and it is a duology by Christina C. Jones, and y'all know that I love CCJ, but I don't know what the fuck she was doing with this series. I did not like the fact that, 1, the second book is a continuation of the first, but also I just didn't like how anything worked out for anybody. So the series is Strictly Professional, and it includes Strictly Professional and Unfinished Business. Now when I read Strictly Professional, I specifically wanted to fight Gabby's parents. Gabby is our FMC and her parents are complete fucking trash. If you've seen my romance pet peeves, you know that I absolutely hate shitty family members, and her parents wanted her to stay in a relationship with a man who constantly disrespected her, cheated on her, and put his hands on her, and her parents knew about all of it. And then because she refused to take him back, her dad hit her in public. The fact that you want me to be in an abusive relationship, and then the fact that you were also abusive, I can't do it. I can't do it. And so that book by itself, honestly, I would probably recommend it as a standalone because the second book pissed me off even more. In Unfinished Business, I wanted to fight the male main character because he just did everything wrong. I usually try not to include spoilers in these videos. However, I need to include spoilers for Unfinished Business because I need you to understand why I wanted to fight him so badly, okay? So spoilers, and come back when that's gone. So at the end of Strictly Professional, we have a happily ever after, happy for now, whatever you want to call it. When we start the next book, you find out they broke up after she found out she was pregnant, right? So it's been 5 years. Their little girl is 5 years old now. And then we find out why they broke up. Because they got together, they found out they were pregnant, and Gabby had cut off contact with her parents, obviously, because they're shitty. And her dad approached him and was like, you need to make sure that you can provide for my daughter and my grandchild and da-da-da-da. While I can understand feeling the need to provide for your family, why, number 1, are you not telling me that the parent that I cut off contact with for abusing me reached out to you? And 2, why are you listening to him? He took what her dad said and held onto it so tightly that it ended up ruining their fucking relationship because he's so focused on being able to make money and doing this, that, and the third that he just completely neglected not only their relationship but also their child. This is a workplace romance, so obviously Gabby and Terrence met at work and she was a very good lawyer. He forced her to be a stay-at-home mom knowing that she didn't really want to do that, but then also would never help do anything with their child, which I don't understand. I don't understand why it seems like a lot of men say that they want children but then don't actually want to be a parent. She didn't want to be a stay-at-home mom in the first place, but also she has to care for this baby all day long. You could at least give her a break so that she can take a fucking shower. Then he goes and has an emotional affair with one of his co-workers and forgot Gabby's birthday. Birthdays are a big deal to me. And if I dated someone who forgot we're breaking up immediately. There is no redemption. There is no second chance. Fuck you, I'm out. And then the last person that I want to fight, her name is Sabrina, because she's the bitch that he had an emotional affair with that came very close to being physical. Sabrina is the definition of a pick-me bitch because Terrence was being considered for partner at the firm, and that's why she started to go after him. She started to befriend him, spending lunch hours with him, hanging out in his office, blah, blah, blah. And she knew that 1, he was in a relationship, 2, that they had a child, and 3, that he was planning to propose. He showed her the ring, and then she decided that she wanted the ring and she wanted him because he was going to be made partner. That didn't happen. She backed off. Then all of a sudden, his name is getting thrown in the ring again, and what does this bitch do? She starts coming around again, and she, in a deposition, said that she won for stealing Terrence from Gabby, and in the deposition she called her a fat live-in baby mama. Number 1, she just had a child, so yeah, she gained weight. 2, Gabby was actually never fat. She's curvy, but she's not fat. You're in a deposition. How fucking unprofessional can you be? On top of that, the bitch is crazy because she made a copy of Terrence's key to his apartment when they were together, and when they broke up, she kept that key and used to let herself into his apartment. Listen, like I said, I highly recommend that you just read Strictly Professional as a standalone before it gets messy and before you hate everyone. And that's not even the worst of it, because there's also another character in there that I would fight, but I'm not even gonna mention him. We'll move on to my bonus character, who is, and this might also upset some people, George O'Malley from Grey's Anatomy. I never liked George. Never liked George. Was his death upsetting because of how it happened? Yes, absolutely. And I think that Shonda did that on purpose. However, George as a character was annoying as fuck. His obsession with Meredith was really fucking weird. The whole situation with her recent breakup with Derek, them almost leaving together, him making it all about him and not considering the fact that she is literally heartbroken, and him being a little bitch, irritated the fuck out of me. So even to this day, I don't really care. I hate George. But that is my list of characters that I would square up with. Let me know if you have read any of these books or if they are on your TBR. Are there any characters that you would square up with? Also, I'm already halfway through another list, so next one should be coming pretty soon. Otherwise, that is all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.